Hi. How
Hi.
are you doing?
How you doing? I'm doing good.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
doing
doing
good.
good. I'm Court, by the way, for
Um,
those who don't know.
or forgot.
Who are you?
I'm
Who
Angie
are
B.
you? You're Angie
Angie
B. How
B.
can you forget who
Happy.
you are? How can
Right.
anyone forget you, Angie?
I never, I never forget you. Every time I like pop that freaking cord off that champagne bottle, I'll think of you. Popping it. Poop. Yeah. What you been up to? Nothing?
Oh, nothing, just sailing the open sea, going to the Bahamas and stuff, but nothing big.
Nothing big. Yeah, okay. Nothing big. You had a good time on that cruise. I know you did.
Uh,
Especially
I
because
had It was surreal. It was like a dream.
was it?
Seriously, it was unreal.
I know
Nothing.
you look so tiny.
Yeah, I got to stand next to Chelsea Lynn, aka Trailer Trash Tammy.
Mm, mm.
Um, it went by so fast, it was a blur. It really was a blur. She had to meet like two people, and so it was kind of like a conveyor belt of people. And but I got to meet her. I got to stand next to her, put my arms around her, and look all the way up at her.
Yeah, you look
I
so
think
tiny compared to her. You really
I
did.
think she's all like almost 6 feet tall, and
Oh wow.
I'm only 5 feet tall. So
Yeah. Wow.
yeah,
That
that
large
was awesome.
larger than
It was
life. Larger than life,
really
huh?
larger than life, but it went by so fast, and it was such a I was in like this state of shock almost, like you're kind of paralyzed, you know? I remember almost in slow motion, those flashbacks and movies of a memory, and walking up to her, and imagine my point of view vision, like scanning up, 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 and then there she is, and she looks down at me and like in slow motion, hi, honey. And I'm just like, huh? Where am I? What's my name? Who is this?
That
Smile,
sounds fucking
click, now get out. And
awesome.
I'm like, what the hell just happened? What just happened?
Oh, that's so awesome. That's so
Yeah.
awesome. That had to have been an exciting moment. Like my cheeks are just
Oh yeah. When we, like I said, they move us through quick. And so once we were on the other side and we look back, and there, we see her still, posing with other people, and we're just like, did that just happen? I just had to stand here and look at her a little bit longer. Like, is she real? Yeah, she's right there. She's right there. She's
right.
right there.
I know you said something about like you had to put your hand behind her back.
I put my arm around her, and she had her hand on my shoulder. She was doing the peace sign over my shoulder. And we could probably, I think you can put that picture
Oh yeah.
in the video.
Oh yeah.
Um, but yeah, I put my arm around her back, and of course it's drenched in sweat because the poor thing is, standing there for hours
You
hugging
didn't
people.
wash it
And
right away. You probably
no,
did not wash it. Right. You're probably still sniffing it to this day. Never washing this hand again. Did you have Dan smell your hand when you got home? Smell honey.
don't give away one of our kinks.
It got real when she got back home.
Yeah,
Keep
it
the
it,
hand
it
there,
was.
baby. Keep the hand there. Need to sniff it.
Yeah, that was the only time I
uh,
we met her. Saw her at, the stand-up shows and live mukbangs, um, where I did get to hit her hand where she was coming through, because we got front row seats at one of the mukbangs, so I got to touch her hand.
awesome.
And then met, a lot of the other crew. If you're familiar with the Viral podcast, then you would know, her
Yeah, you'll know.
sisters, the rest of the crew.
Yeah.
and just happened to run into these people just walking through, and they're all so genuinely nice, and just they really they don't treat you like you were just there to for them to, make money, which they, obviously were, but they were like, we all felt like family. That's what everybody kept
That
saying, was this feels like a family reunion. Like we know everyone, but yet we're all strangers, and everyone felt comfortable. There was this sense of safety, and which that added to the surreal experience, because a lot of the people that went on this cruise, I mean, it was all Tammy related, viral podcast related. Everybody that was on this cruise was fans.
awesome.
There was a few people that were, dragged in there by family or friends that were like, come on, you have no idea what you're in for. And some people that just they cruise all the time, and they just jump from cruise to cruise to cruise, and they sign up for these things not knowing what they are.
Oh
And so there
wow.
were a couple of those people that were like, what
What do we got
the
here?
um but it,
That's
it
so
was
awesome.
it was so it
An
was
awesome
everybody is
experience for you, I bet. Like the experience.
the
And the
whole experience, and added into meeting my friend Sarah
are
for
you
the
going
first
again?
time and 2026. They are going to have another cruise. Yes.
So you're
We're go-
going again.
we're going oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
It
I
is.
I really want to go. I
You
really
got to
thinking
go.
about it, and I'm like, God, been on freaking boats in the Great Lakes. Why can't
You
I?
can do it. Yes,
So
you can
I'm
do it.
right. I might actually try to get over my fear of that.
Yep. Yep.
You
There
know,
were a lot of people that were first timers that did have that initial fear, and just was like, life is short, man.
I got you to
If
hold my
if
hand.
you're gonna sit at home and be afraid of everything, you're never gonna live,
No.
you know?
And that's
And
something I can do. I mean, I've
yes,
gotten in boats before, been in sailboats before on the Great Lakes. The Great Lakes really can't be really that much different than the ocean, other than it has sharks and it's a lot deeper.
you really don't feel like you're on a boat. You feel like you're in a luxury hotel resort. You don't really know you're on a boat until if you happen to look out a window, or if you go outside, you obviously, but, and
Right,
then there were times when you can feel, it's rocking, it's moving.
right.
But if you like the feeling of being in the back seat of a car and having that, rocking put you to sleep, and if you like that feeling, you'll like being on a ship. Especially, I loved, my most favorite part was going to bed. Like, because we had a balcony room, and we'd open up the balcony door and you can hear the waves of the ocean. And
Crashing
then when
against the
you're,
boat.
yes, and then when you're sleeping, if you just, that gentle rocking, just the gentle rocking back and forth, and the sound of the waves, it was just nothing like it. And waking up in the morning to have coffee out on that balcony, and you just have the ocean and the sunrise, and you know, yeah, you don't see land anywhere, and you're like, you're out in the middle of the ocean. Yeah, but at the same time, you're really not that far away from civilization and land, and, you know,
Right.
nothing tragic is really going to happen.
Well, believe me,
You're
I've got
not gonna hit an iceberg, and, it,
I have
yeah.
I got 2 years to work over this anxiety, fear, shit, whatever it is that
Hmm.
that I've got going on. But
Yeah.
I really think that I'm gonna do it. I
I
really
think you
do.
should too. Because another thing that was so magical about this was the, like I said, it was so comfortable and safe, but accepting, the body positivity, the no judgment, that
Right.
anybody can be
Just
however
be
they want to
you.
be.
Just be
Just be
you.
you.
Just be
And
you.
there's no dress code, there's
Right.
no, who's fancier than who or whatever. Like, it was literally people walking around in muumuus and
Right.
bathing suits in any body style you could possibly imagine. And everybody was welcoming and felt beautiful. We were applauding everyone for being who they were.
Oh yeah.
and people that had bad social anxiety and overcoming that and going on a cruise with a bunch of strangers and feeling more at home than ever before, which that's
Right.
a that's a really cool thing, and that's something that's a testimony to Chelsea Lynn as a person. She's a
Right.
comedian, but it's the viral podcast brought most of these people together, and that's her own genuine personality that's just attracting
Right.
to other
Right.
people and I just think that that was wonderful. Like you could just be so comfortable and actually enjoy the experience without having to worry about, oh, my dress isn't fancy enough for the dinner, or, I didn't lose
Right.
enough weight to fit in that bikini, or,
Right.
I won't look good sitting at the pool, or like,
No.
no. And actually, most people were, barely clothed, if not completely nude. There were titties flashing everywhere, everywhere. And that's a big thing, at least for me, with body positivity, is being a small chested person and having, society and whatever put in my head that in order to be a woman, you had to be voluptuous and have large breasts and
Right.
whatever. But it's, the Tammy character, her sayings is all titties are good titties.
Yeah. You might even get
And
comfortable and expose them next time.
yeah, you never
Hey,
know. You never
want to
know.
see these little guys? I'll do it with
But
you.
yeah, I mean, it's just that was just a really cool thing
Okay.
just to
Here's the
see the
thing.
comfort level.
Here's the thing. If I get on a cruise with you in 2 years, you have to do a titty shot with me.
Which is a flash. Oh,
Whatever.
yeah, yeah.
Like
Okay. Yep, you're
that.
on.
So they'll be my
Yep.
it's gonna be my ambition to like go because I'm like gonna get Courtney to flash them titties.
Yeah, I'll do it if you do it.
I will do it. Like I do it anyway.
Yeah, you do it anyway.
No,
Front of a bunch
not
of
like
people, in
not
front of
like
a bunch of complete strangers.
yeah, I have in the bar.
Oh, you
Like
have? Oh,
yeah, yeah. And I literally like and then I started grabbing my friends' shirts, like, come on, show them they're just boobs.
oh, and
Like,
you were flashing your friends' titties for them without their consent.
yeah, a little drinky drinks. Well, no, I mean, I probably was. I don't know. Like I do
Okay.
stuff like I was intoxicated, but I'm not one of those crazy, like, I'm just having fun.
Yes.
I'm just having fun. I'm
Yes.
harmless. I'm harmless. But I
Speaking of
love being
harmless,
around those kind of people though,
I will
Courtney.
say, is speaking of harmless, yes. As uh, this cruise, if you know the comedy of viral podcasts, Trailer Trash Tammy, it could be construed as very lewd and, it's very sexually charged. But with all the half naked people running around and the oh yeah,
Oh
there
yeah.
was never anybody being inappropriate at all. None whatsoever.
So
There
like
was,
I would definitely be comfortable with these people because you know how I am.
yes,
And like
yes,
definitely the dirty mind that I have. Like
yes. There,
nobody's really
there was
seen that.
nobody crossing the line. There was nobody being aggressive with other people.
Right.
There was no unwanted, unsolicited, touches or comments or
Right.
anything like that. And everybody has this general understanding of the comedy of it and of the
Right.
general nature and being open and accepting of yourself and
I'm
others
just
without crossing
having
that line.
fun.
Yeah, and
Just
that's
having
what i
fun.
was i was afraid of, that kind of going into it, like low key in the back of my mind. I'm like, what if people get way too rowdy and they're drunk and then they get pushy, and
Yep.
I don't want to be put in a sticky situation like that. There was nothing like that
That's
at
nice.
all.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Because you know how
Yeah.
I joke around, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and it's all harmless. I'm not meaning anything by it.
Oh yeah.
I'm not wanting the person or anything. It's just out of fun.
Right.
And like, yeah.
Good, clean, dirty fun.
Right, right.
Let me, are you tricking me? Did you freeze? You're frozen. I can't hear you or
Well,
see you. There you
it
go.
just
What?
it
You
said it
froze.
wasn't responding.
Uh, at first, I thought you were tricking me and you were doing
Oh
that fake freeze out. So
no, that time. Hopefully I had a
anyway,
good face on that froze.
you I almost took a screenshot because it was pretty good.
No, but I like being around them kind of people. The ones that know
Hmm.
that you're just joking, you're not taking you serious, and you know, like those are just my
Yep.
kind of people to be around. You gotta
Yep.
know that I'm just joking.
Yep.
Don't ever take anything I say seriously or personally, because you'll know if I'm being personal. You will know. Shit.
Yep. So
So
start
yeah,
say
start saving.
yeah.
'Cause we're gonna get a show. First time
So
ever.
that's what
Will that be your first flash?
yeah, like publicly, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, we're so doing this. Oh, so doing this. Yeah. 2 years.
2
Got this.
years.
So
That's your
got
only
this.
motivation. If I guess if that's what it takes, I
Yep.
guess I'll take one for the
Yep.
team
Well,
and
not just that. I really want to go on this cruise and experience this for once. For
mhm,
one. I never know if I'm gonna get to do it again.
yep.
So I might as well take advantage of it and just do it and stop letting myself get worried about stuff a lot and go have fun and see somebody that I enjoy what brings me
Mhm,
joy and almost like I relate to them. I really
yeah.
do. I really do. I always
Yes.
think, fuck, I could really fucking hang out with these people.
Yeah.
We
It's
would
like
have
we're
a
related.
freaking good time.
It's like we all grew up together,
Yes.
you know?
I feel like
Yeah.
we could have a fucking good time. Like,
Hmm.
get us in the same room. Get us in the same room because we're gonna have a good time. A
Yeah.
hoedown.
Hoedown. Bunch of hoes in the hoedown.
Woo! What that trick? No, but I think it would be. I just think it'd be cool. I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm lost for words. I don't know. Oh, I got a thing I want to say.